the RTÉ chair, Siún Ní Raghallaigh, has dramatically resigned overnight. Ireland editor with the Irish Independent, Fionnán Sheahan, what has happened?
So if you went to bed early last night, Siún Ní Raghallaigh was still the chair, and then you're waking up this morning, she was gone. So yesterday evening, it emerged within government that there was an issue in the Department of Media between Catherine Martin, the minister, and the RTE chair, Siún Ní Raghallaigh, and that the minister was going on live TV to discuss this. That's what transpired a couple of hours later. Catherine Martin went on RT's primetime and said that she had been misinformed about the board's involvement in the signing off and approval of the famous exit packages, and that in particular that this went to the board, that she wasn't told about that, and that she had asked about this twice this week, and on both occasions told there was no involvement by the board. But then she discovered that there was indeed an involvement by the board in the exit package paid to the chief financial officer, Richard Collins. She said that she was deeply disappointed about this, that she had written to the chair of RTE, Siún Ní Raghallaigh, that it was Siún Ní Raghallaigh's job to keep her informed, and that she had effectively summoned her to a meeting this morning. She was asked repeatedly, did she have confidence in Siún Ní Raghallaigh, and she repeatedly refused to express confidence in Siún Ní Raghallaigh as the RTE chair. And basically 3 hours later, the predictable enough statement came at about 10 to 1 in the morning from Siún Ní Raghallaigh, saying that her position was not tenable if the minister couldn't express confidence in her. However, Siún Ní Raghallaigh's position is abundantly clear. She says she did inform the minister's officials last October that a subcommittee of the board had indeed approved an exit package for Richard Collins, the former chief financial officer, that they had informed the department the day after that had happened, and that she was the one who actually brought this to the attention of the minister's officials yesterday. As far as she is concerned, when Catherine Martin asked her about this, this was inside in lengthy meetings where lots of complicated issues were being brought up. And as far as she's concerned, it was unintentional. She said there was no intention here to
neglect to recollect, I think was the term she used. Yeah. I'm old enough to remember Brian Lenihan Senior's on mature reflection and recollection. It's an unusual phrase. Let me put it like that.
Yeah. So you basically have a conflict here between a minister who is basically saying she was misinformed and effectively saying that was deliberate. And a chair of a state board who was saying, "Yeah, I did misinform you earlier this week. However, I told you about it at the time, and I rang you back this week to say I had misinformed you over the course of lengthy meetings, and providing specifics." It's very interesting that late last night, Catherine Martin's officials were being asked, "So were you told about this back in October?" And they couldn't give an answer to that. So if a post-it note turns up in the Department of Media over the course of the next few days that shows that her officials were indeed fully informed of what was going on here last October, but just forgot about it, well, then Catherine Martin might well owe a former state board chair an apology. Nonetheless, this all leaves RTE yet again in chaos. Siún Ní Raghallaigh was seen as somebody who has come in for the last 18 months. She came in the latter stages of November 2022 and was seen to be somebody who was trying to clean up a mess that she was found, someone who did play it by the book. She had some missteps along the way, very definitely. There was history here between the chair and the minister in terms of keeping her informed of exactly what was happening at each stage. She famously didn't tell the minister last summer that she had asked the then RTÉ Director General, Dee Forbes, to resign, and there was something of a hoo-ha about that.
Okay.
But largely speaking, she's someone who is seen to follow processes.
Fionnán Sheahan of the Irish Independent, Ireland editor with the Irish Independent, thank you for bringing us up to speed on that. Ciara, it strikes me that one of the last points Fionnán was making, if a post-it note is found in the department that Siún Ní Raghallaigh did, as she says there, we've no reason to doubt it, informed the department of this. It strikes me that politically, then Catherine Martin is going to come under pressure, and she is under pressure here. She's the line minister. It's happening on her watch. The accusation of the opposition is she's been behind the curve on this story all along. And if it emerges that her department was told about this a number of months ago, well, then she's going to come under phenomenal pressure, I would have thought.
She should come under phenomenal pressure in that instance, Shane, because words like extraordinary are overused. But this is extraordinary. I mean, this is death by a thousand cuts. The reputational damage to RTÉ from all of this is enormous. The drip feed of information, the unedifying mess at the top of RTÉ in terms of governance. Like people are appalled. I don't know how. I think Kevin Backhurst said when he attended the media committee about 2 weeks ago that what he really wanted was people to be proud of RTÉ again. That is
we're a million miles away.
A million miles away, and this is dreadful. I don't know, obviously, any more than you do, whether ministers were informed or not informed, or how this has all played out, or will indeed continue to play out. But the fact that there is a question whether or not this information was omitted in this current climate about the remuneration package that Richard Collins got, in this climate with the microscope on RTÉ 24/7, with 2 sets of Oireachtas committees examining everything, with threats of Controller and Auditor Generals around the corner, in this climate, in this environment, for this kind of thing to still be happening, where, I don't know if I neglected to recollect, or this kind of fudgery is...
Well, it's disastrous.
It's beyond extraordinary.
It's disastrous for RTÉ because we are, at this stage, I think, talking about an existential crisis for RTÉ. We are literally talking about that. So this is absolutely disastrous. Huge question marks for Siún Ní Raghallaigh and how she's handled this, and how well or how badly she's handled this. But also huge questions in the last number of days for Kevin Backhurst, the Director General. He has not had a good week. And I suspect in the coming days, huge questions for the Minister, for the Media Minister, Catherine Martin. I don't think she's handled this well at all. And sometimes it's just about people grabbing hold of a crisis, grabbing hold of a situation, saying,
come at the hour, come at the man.
Whatever else we do, we're in a hole, we're going to stop digging. The problem with RTÉ and all the people connected with this is everybody has continued to dig.
Yeah.
And they're getting deeper and deeper into this hole.
We have had redacted names. We have had, legal issues. We have had every reason under the sun not to be fully transparent. And I think people have had it up to their tonsils, to be honest, with the behaviour from RTÉ. I don't know if it is incompetence. I don't know if it's a cultural issue. I don't know what is going on out there that has sort of landed us where we are now.
This has been, the last few weeks have just been, in plain terms, really badly handled. It's not culture or anything. It's just bad
I don't know that there isn't some element of culture. I don't know,
The last couple of weeks, I just think it's just bad decision-making by everybody.
But I would
involved.
wonder, you would have to question why that bad decision-making is still occurring with this level of scrutiny on the organisation at the moment. Let us know out there this morning. Let us know what you think of this latest chapter in the RTÉ saga.